Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, dear students, to our science class. My name is Miss Al Anoud, and today is Monday, 14th of September, 2020. We are studying science and Unit 1, Lesson 1. What is science? I want you to tell me what is science.
Miss, I know.
Okay, yes, Maria. Science is?
Science is the study of the natural world.
Excellent, perfect, my girl, perfect. So science is the study of the natural world and involves making observations and performing investigations. Scientists learn by thinking critically about the result of their investigation. Good job. Okay, girls, how to be a scientist. What does a scientist do? Who knows? Okay, remember this picture?
Yes.
What is a scientist? Now tell me, what is a scientist? Yes, Jude.
Scientists study and observe like the world and the
Natural world, yes, okay. What do they do? What skills they need to explore? They want to explore about the world. What do they need to explore? Do they need some skills?
Yes, I know.
Okay, tell me.
Observation. They need observation.
Excellent.
Investigation and
They want to investigate. Excellent. Okay, when they observe, they want to investigate what, ya Jana? Are they going to ask questions?
Yes.
So they are going to investigate what?
Investigate something that they want.
They are going to investigate about their questions to find answers. They want to find answers. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Okay. Jude. Dear Jude. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, my dear. As Sana said, they want to investigate their question. Okay, when you have a question, how you are going to answer your question using a scientific method? Think like a scientist. What should you do to answer your question?
Ask scientists and use your 5 cents.
Excellent. You are going to ask scientists and what?
And use your 5 cents.
Ah, 5 senses. You use your 5 senses when you want to observe. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. You are going to ask a scientist. Who else? Who else know? Huh, Jude, can you read for me?
Okay.
Jude, are you reading?
Wait. What is a scientist? A scientist is
A scientist is curious.
curious, asks questions, forms a hypothesis, conducts experiments,
Yes. Record.
Record observations, make a
Conclusion.
conclusion.
Excellent. Now, please, guys, I want someone. You're grade 5 now. You are big girls. You need to explain all these for me. Yesterday and last week, we were talking about what is science and who is a scientist and what scientific methods they need to do. Remember yesterday about the trap? Do not stick in that trap. Okay, I want someone to explain for me how scientists do their work. How do they explore? Who wants to participate? Guys, I need to see you raising your hands. You need to tell me, how do scientists explore? Yes, I see Fayrouz's hand. Are you raising the hand, Fayrouz?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and I can see today Mariana. Mariana is here with us today. How are you, Mariana? Are you good?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Is it your first class?
Yes, I think so.
Welcome, welcome, dear. I'm happy for you to join us. Thank you. Okay, Fayrouz, this is your hand. Now answer me, please.
So how they
Mhm.
look for stuff is they investigate and observe stuff.
Okay, excellent. First, they will observe and then they will ask questions. How?
Then they'll
Okay.
ask questions.
Guys, if you
Then
don't
they do.
explain for me, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post a very boring video for you to watch. Do you want a very boring video to watch? It's a 9 minute
No.
video and it's very boring, but it's really helpful and useful and you can understand more about it. You can't explain for me how to investigate a question or how to be a scientist. You have to explain. Or else, I'm very sorry, you will have to watch that video. Do you want to watch?
No.
Oh, I think you want to watch that video.
No.
No? Okay, please answer me now and tell me, how do
What is-
scientists investigate questions? What do they do?
They investigate questions and
Okay, how? In what in any way?
they ask people.
Ask people?
I don't know.
You don't know?
This is
Remember
very hard.
our friend over here? What did our friend do? And what was his experiment about?
Experiment was he put a meat in a closed jar and an open jar
Yes.
to see from where the bugs come out.
Excellent.
From the living things or from non-living things.
Excellent.
Then he saw the open jar with bugs and bugs. Okay. Then he showed the closed jar with no bugs, and he knows that these insects comes from the living things.
Excellent. Bravo. So you know our friend and what he did. Can anyone please tell me, where is his question? What was his question and what was his hypothesis? Because asking a question is very important in our methods. Then making a hypothesis, a statement about it, is really important. So I want to know, what was his question? Can you answer, please?
The bugs His question, I think that the bugs come from the living things or non-living things.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Jana. MashaAllah, I'm so proud of you. So this is his question. He asked a question. Where does the bugs come from? Is it from living or non-living? Now, I want Jude. Can you tell me? Okay, what was his hypothesis?
Um, he wanted to see um does the meat what
Hypothesis. What do I mean by hypothesis?
um
Wake up, girls. Wake up. It's 10:30 in the morning. Wake up. What is a hypothesis? Okay, let's see. Jury, do you know what is a hypothesis, Jury? Okay, girls, I'm really sorry, but you are going to watch this video with me.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class, let's...
Can you hear the voice? Girls, can you hear the voice of the
Yes.
video?
yes.
Okay, it's 9 minutes. Hope you enjoy.
Learning explores the scientific method. If you wanted to go to Disneyland and didn't live in Anaheim, California, and had never been there and didn't know the way, but wanted to go so bad, how would you get there? Okay, probably by car, but what direction would you go? Which roads would you travel? Okay, some of you may have said, I'd Google it. Sure, that's one way. But say you don't have Google, and you don't have a smartphone. What do? Maybe you said a map. Well, that's what I would use. I'd use a road map and follow it, and with a little luck, arrive at Disneyland. There you go. I also might need a compass. Now, scientists are always curious about the world and how everything works and why it works. And they are interested in inventing new things and making things that have already been invented even better. While scientists are doing their work of discovery and experimenting, they use a kind of roadmap. It's called the scientific method. The scientific method is a series of steps to perform to figure things out, to get to the bottom of things, to discover the answers to the questions of what and why and how things work, and to make them work better. Look at a light bulb, not an LED, but an incandescent light bulb, one that has a glowing filament. How do you think we got the light bulb? The light bulb was not invented by just one man. The development of the light bulb took many years and many experiments, and many men all working the scientific method to invent one of the most important discoveries ever. Can you imagine what it would be like if we did not have the light bulb? We'd have nothing to wrap around the Christmas tree to make it glow through the night, and you would probably be tripping around in the dark if you didn't have a flashlight. And without the light bulb, you don't have a flashlight. The scientific method, when followed properly, can help you figure out the answers to some important questions. Let's look at the steps of the scientific method. Step number 1 is There is our step 1, using the scientific method, our observation. Now on to step 2, the hypothesis. We are going to make a guess. This might be our guess. If I use just a little salt, then the ice will melt. This could be our hypothesis. Or maybe you've come up with one on your own. There. Finish with step number 2. What's step number 3? Right. Experiment. We are going to test our hypothesis. Our experiment must be carefully planned. It must be able to be accurately repeated and be able to perform by someone else. Maybe this could be your experiment. We could use a plastic cup or a plastic bowl or a paper plate. Why are we going to use plastic? Because glass breaks. Glass is dangerous, guys. I am going to use a paper plate and put in some regular tap water. Next, place your cup or bowl or paper plate of water in the freezer and give it time for the water to turn to ice. Remove the ice from the freezer and sprinkle a little sodium chloride, also known as salt, onto the ice and observe. See if the ice begins to melt. How much salt did you use? How thick is your ice? Whatever you do, you will have to keep precise notes. A lot of notes. There is no limit to the number of notes and explanation to give to your experiment. And now, what would you do next? Well, maybe you would return your container to the freezer and see if the salty water refreezes. You can run your experiment any number of ways. More water, less water, more salt, less salt. At the end of each experiment, you can come up with a new conclusion. See if your experiment can be repeated and determine if the salt is an effective way to hypothesize, experiment, conclude, invent things. Make this world a better place. You were born to do it. And now while you're at it, check out the Clarendon Learning Activity page.
Okay, girls, I want to repeat the part about hypothesis. Okay? Now,
This could be our hypothesis.
one of you read for me what is a hypothesis or the example of a hypothesis? Mariana, can you be in with us? Can you read? Grade 4, are you grade 5? Are you here with me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Jude, read for me, please. If
If I use just a little salt and then I ice, will melt.
excellent. So this is how you make a hypothesis. You are going to use this statement. If I fill in the blank, then this will happen. Fill in the blank. See? This is how you make a statement about hypothesis. This is how you hypothesize. So first step was observation or asking a question. Second is to make a hypothesis. The third is to make an experiment. What about the fourth step? The fourth step is about making conclusion. Come out with the evidence. Last step is to share the result. Okay? Do you understand, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, today I have something new. I'm going to ask you, how many types of scientists do you know? How many types of scientists? Remember the first class, you were telling me about a lot of scientists. Who are they? People who go to space, what do we call them? Are they scientists?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, what do you call them? Maria. What do you call them, Maria?
Scientists.
Who goes to space?
Astronauts.
Excellent, excellent. Also, do you know that there are some scientists, they study only plants, or they study about toxics, and they study about chemicals and everything. So we have many kinds of scientists. Now, today I want you to meet scientists. There are more people working as scientists today. than ever before in history. Yet, there are plenty of unanswered questions left for you to answer. So even if we have millions of scientists, we still need more because there are left a lot of questions left for you to answer. Now look at this one. I want you to read, guys. Let's see who's there to read. Judy Ala. Judy, are you here? Okay, Judy, please read for me. Astronomer
ask questions about how the universe works because novas, black holes, and galaxies are so far away. They use time-space relationships to investigate them. For example, astronomers
measures
space distance in units called light years. That's how far light can travel in 1 Earth year.
Nice, so very cool. I find it so cool. What about you girls? Astronomers, what do? They ask questions about how the universe works. Wow, this is so big. Now, because novas and black holes and galaxies are very far away, they use what? They use time and space relationships, something called time-space relationships. This is related to astronomer. They investigate them. For example, astronomer measures space distance in units called light years. Wow. Years, they use years because of the time and space, how they are very big and far. That's how far light can travel in 1 Earth year. This is so cool. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this lady over here. She is a botanist. What is a botanist? Who wants to read?
Me.
Where is Tala today? Tala's not here today. Okay, Tina. Tina? Tina, can you read for me, please? Tina, are you here? Tina? Okay, Jude, please read. A botanist is what?
A botanist investigates questions about plants. For example, some
Botanists
study how
environmental conditions
environment affects a plant's life
cycle. So, Jude, a botanist study animals?
No.
They study
Plants.
what? Plants. Excellent, excellent. Okay. When you order, you place objects or events one after another in the correct sequence. Write the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 to show the order of the image below. Look at this image over here. This is how strawberry comes out. Can you know the answer? Okay, Maria, I can see your hand. Okay, Maria, can you write for me? What is number 1?
Okay. This one.
Excellent. Then it's first thing it will become a flower. Later.
This one.
Excellent. Bravo. What about the third? Excellent. Wow, I'm so proud of you, Maria. And the last one. Wow, great job. Great job. So, a botanist who knows everything about plants and study about the plant's life cycle and how environmental conditions affect a plant. This is a cool thing to study. Nice. Let's see what else we have today. Okay. A taxonomist? Wow, what do you mean by a taxonomist? Who wants to read? Okay, Jenna, can you read, please?
Taxonomists
A taxonomist.
Taxonomists are scientists who identify types of living things and classify them by how they are related. When you classify, you organizing objects or events into
Categories.
categories based on specific
Characteristics. Okay, good. Thank you, Jenna. So, taxonomists teach you how to classify. So they are studying science who identify types of living things and they what? They classify them. Okay, they classify them by how they are related. They must be related to classify. Then you organize objects, event into categories. Each category have the same, the same descriptions or the same specialties based on specific characteristics. Now, look at this butterfly over here on the right. I want you to tell me what are some ways you could classify them. Can you tell me, please, what are some ways you could classify these butterflies based on what? Yes, Fayrouz?
The wings and in the wings and of like the colorful colors.
Yes, with colors, about their colors. What else? How about the type of the wing or the look of the wing? How does the wing look like?
the shape.
The shape.
Like,
Excellent. Maybe the
shape,
shape. Excellent.
The color and
How about if I want to classify them, from where did they come? Are they American, African, or where? From which place did they come from? Guys, do you agree with me? Can you classify them based on the
shape and color? I don't know.
what?
How did
I don't
they
know
live?
where they are from.
Yes, according where do they live? Excellent. Fayrouz, what you are saying?
I don't know where they live. Where they're from.
No. I'm asking you, can I classify them based on where do they live?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Great, great. Great job. Okay. That's it for today, girls. Do you have any questions?
No.
Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening today. I'm so happy to see you with me. See you inshallah tomorrow in a new lesson. Please guys, do not forget your next session. It is after 6 minutes, all right?
Okay.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.